Ambani wenda kutane dia kusoma dia na kuomane dia na inde karibu ndine wakaba mudia wa kilungu cha amuka va Mutongo TV ngwatano ya mukamba na inde na tweet @Mutongo TV ke director mwema automate #amuka wa kusela ile itacho kenda emwe5 wambie na Ndato TV usino tumani mukubeneka na inde wise dia ne twasonga bamwe na inde ndine wa mutandao witu wa Facebook twi live ita wa Mutongo TV na inde YouTube bado twi live Mutongo TV /FM official na inde unanenyo latu na nyana wa omunde ne wa maana sana ne wabata muno kwa ende andola mena simu inosi ya mudamba smartphone na ende mundo na with a dream ya kusotweka content creator kana kusovya content kana utona kwenda kusotweka public figure akindo ndine wa the wake na ende twitha tunene amando ma content creation na ende ondo tona kwata ilobia kwesela mitandao ni yamekumuka nilie netutumea Facebook, Twitter, Instagram sinduzi sio ndeo keseza netwetane dia lakini pe unoto na kuitumia okeseza ende ni wa kwata kindo na mundu lachu nake muthanyane wa umundi ni mundu wibata muno ndi ni wa unena ni osu no ni mundu utatite kindo kiu ndino ila tumeta mainstream na ndino ndine wa social media na ende akapenya no kutwelesia ethi atono kupenya ata ana kutona kweka ata nika nende wisethia ni wapenya nina MC Tricky ndino wa studio sia Mutongo TV ngwatano ya mukamba neta wa Steven Mwema karibu muno ndine wa Kilungu Tricky sana
tena sana.
Mimi tena yai. Nenda sisi kamera yai.
Ino ya ndo mamuzi.
Yoke dia mukamba.
No.
Mweniwe Tricky.
Bas. Na mukamba ulatwe na interview. Good morning. Mwamukanesa nyina mukanesa kwa mazito kwa alama tambisi nitoa Francis Tricky wa Munyao. Na neto bao mundini bwana mwema nikanatu nena nyobo wa content creation kwa alama sekauni kauni tukwenda tuyelea nya maundu maingi na nono nikainuka sio kwa andu mamuika ine natu tumwanya ninako na tutumwanya na mwithukisya na musyaisya
ne wole Tricky ni feel ya weird wina na kekamba how often una na kekamba
ni feel weird niki
how often nini nono mono
ini kitundumazia anytime nina mundu wizi ukisi yes
every time
anytime nina mundu ukisi nikina yana chapyo nyene no kamuzigiri wala be mama ainduke kwa Kiswahili ko
usero ba
nyinze itwe ukamba wa Makindu
Makindu
Puni Kibwezi West Constituency Makindu ward ya kwa ni Makindu ward na hii ndi twathe yanga bwithe yangu ni wifeta wa Kiambani location
mundo yakulia hii Kuseuvya brand ta MC Tricky we say there are a brand ta Tricky what does it take Kuseuvya brand ta MC Tricky
Kuseuvya brand ni kuteki ekadi siete two pillars number 1 be kwamba kuimana ni brand yebela kwenda Kuseuvya wamba kuimana uyiki ya indi utuika na creativity pillar number 2 ni the abstract part of it which is God nundo no with the way we need talent lakini ile so pautuweke yanga
ilo kuimana we say that we chao
kuimana ni oyitu nena nini sipe amuika ingi muno mekuwa mena talent miwila bundi ni teukite lakini mayai somana ni yiba wona ka road show bandu wakwata microphone mara we rapper mara we ndo the chandu mara we ndo dance unengwe t-shirt mara ungwatia so first step ni kwamba kwekalande wikulie yonyi ni chao kilaki work nakwa best wa minoma no now you follow it
ila ando ngimo create content mitandao ni YouTube ukaweke sede mundu no kweka ka interview no kunene ya sports no kunene amando ma agriculture peke ndo kita wa jack of all trades and a master of none ukesede wenda kuteka unu asendo tweka rapa no nda kweda we comedian no kwenda we actor no kwenda tweka motivational speaker pepe pata monde ni wa ndo ndeni wa mainstream media not on with YouTube channel you make it as indusiki bathokane acceptable lakini uende kuibuild a brand pena pata mo wa kusaidia ni wa Kuseuvya niche ya kuweta mundu imwana na we travel na so through
nyini aminia talent yenda jack of all trades jack of all trades ya ile ku apply kwa maundu wangi ma profession ile cha usome na biashara ile ingi mundu kuna for example no whether we jack of all trades in terms of business na whether na business lines yo no 10 You are doing agricultural business, you are doing construction, wewe bado ni una run a law firm, if you are a lawyer, you can do that. But talent, talent you must be specific. Because your brand must be so solid for it to be big. Do something with your footballer, rapper. Yani footballer ni mnoma ebungi de maboma ingi lakini bado baya kwa rap game. Yani calligraph striker no. It cannot happen. So talent and specialization.
Tasi wena sendo sefero. Weno kuyotono rap.
Sakwa kamwi kala the best I build nako. Nundu waanya no confuse followers. No confuse what you are building. Will confuse us. While also ya kamwe kasio no isemba nako.
So you want to say mitandao na chokwate MCA tricky ni mwate nondo wa comment. As in mundu akwate nondo wa kendo very specific.
Thank you. Andwala mama ni MCA tricky ta comedian. Me mbona mitandao nimeenda mbona na jokes. Maye ndo mbona na kindu kingi ngwika cha for example another time. Maye ndo mbona ndisonga. Maye onanga songa nezata. Metha maenda ni matheje na kusonga. Mundu ni brandila na monisi.
But you know nako thamia mundu for example wesiketa producer bathi no okesele yuwe mwene ni wando tweka mwini okesele we comedian lakini you know wando tweka mwini okesele pepi na komadhamia
kama wenga for example nzio o yuko za wiba force musyoka onetha atekaniti ata ukamwe aiye wini ote ose microphone ato theje andu metha meteleto mewe vocals bando na that confusion ituma wase followers because they manika pe mundu wendeta we comedy you have tricky na you ambe mwenye sindu ingi we akitaka kwibetanga we ombola na you are dividing your followers instead of dividing a follower talent and a brand at any time to that work it to gain even one follower and not losing them.
Kenya be comedian ingi.
Yes.
Vya mume kwambia vya ngime yolo na pena competition bingi. So mundu distinguish hata ukesethia one tricky na nye mwene ni distinguish hata ukesethia brand yako ni ambata munombe wa brand lingi.
Kenichambe competition. Competition is the best fertilizer to any talent. But competition by kindu kitonda kuendea. You know.
Lakini
in everything.
No understand out.
So the competition yunenga ikindu kitwa literature review ya kumanai ni babala batepa kwa tangeneza nita kwandika comedy neki literature review na sisi the current comedians make ata matumia what kind of comedy kukwata crowd yo mitumia what kind of style on then ama analyze nikana na kwa ni kwate gap just like business lazima u create your gap. Once you get the gap, you mold it and run with it. So competition is very healthy. It's very nice. Keka kuyai comedians ya ingi Kenya. No with MC tricky ata esa with as funny as people see me. Nundu na kwa nedhani ndikaune ndani wekaume keka pyumbe waka alangi. Yeah, of course because you charge the show a lot whether we had around over 20 comedians performing on the same stage. You can imagine audience imwe performi wanandu zaidi ya 20 and they are all jokes. That means kweso the chando with the way outstanding lazima maite kindu matenewa out of the rest of the 19 comedians. Lazima, and the competition was so nice is you have to keep you on toes.
So we hata every day nikenda we say they no remain relevant and we say they no one then whether we stand out all the time.
First of all itu ambiti kuya jokes ute nenda kuitha ni brand ya ku inspire na brand ya kuete smile when difficult times knock nenda kuitha ni ili umuntu uithie na mundu ambonu niwe uomoyo ona nimeso munene. That is one thing that I'm always working on. So nyini mitani ndembete na komana na makai kindu chambe lazima mambo smile. Ona le mugine chane chao lazima mambo smile the first thing. Nikana amino smile kupenetrate laughter kupenetrate nia kana nge laughter is very simple. Yes, I must create that to meet aku break the ice. My brand is that brand that wona tricky lazima break the ice. Lazima wiwe moyo okamoyo ke bantu.
What does it take Kuthecha Mukenya?
Kuthecha Mukenya it takes God.
It
takes God number one.
When I inspired, at least in the struggle.
Ina moni hizi ya meruna hiyo maspider na choa.
Kuthecha Mukenya wane ni
amelanja maindu matuku buya imbo tubio. Kuthecha Mukenya is one of the hardest things. At the same time is one of the easiest things. Mukenya nyundu ni mwezi kupikapu. Then there are complications when it comes to comedy. And the simplest format of comedy ever. Mukenya then there talent yekuiona ni manisha Mukenya enda mundu me relate nage more than nusi wazisha ndezi answer the western asani ala meku ma operate ya na kindu kitawa kwa Kiswahili ni kila kuwa kiitwa kiki ukethia utena Outlander kana ngali nini andu mayuku take serious kanye West lazima umele na ngali ya million maneli ni kana audience yake yone serious, unlike that Mukenya enda mundu leko kasukumira kami usu simple noemenda, and that's why you find everyone who starts easy nowadays picks up very easy. Everyone who starts simple picks up very easy compared to mtu mwenye anakuja na kutuonyesha yeye ni mnoma. Kenyans love simplicity.
Tunacho kitaiki yako the Mukenya.
Yes.
Pe mtokana na revolution nende wa media. Revolution elani kuma mainstream kudhi wa social media, digital media. So mundu atona kweka mundu presence ya digital we in the digital media, presence ya social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram pendo ite maondo ata ndene wa talent industry ya Kenya na entertainment industry.
Digital media ni kindu kinaokiita kiutani. Na first of all I appreciate it because digital media niyo yetie Mbesa mubukoni wa talent. Before that talent inaithinani munene muno wa Kuseuvya Mbesa munene pio mundu na need ya okwetela the physical audience lazima maete bandu holding tenu no imapembeleza maumie entrance fee wepembeleza ka sponsor baanza au mie fee nikanawizo kwata kaindu. But now digital media mundu ona we US mukamba wikala ku ya Singapore ilo ndibaneva through digital media. So digital media yikiti revolution yimwe nini muno ndeni wa content creation in terms of Kuseuvya Mbesa, which is a good thing and we appreciate that. WITU nena tina over 500 content creators alame kuiva rent nange maende na project so out of content creation na maina imeko 3 years ago, but now they are able of doing that. Na nini sinumene na numonye ona ingi ya kamba mena channels ya comedy ya kikamba mena content ya kikamba ona that ya kamba. Nationally we have so many content creators who are making a lot of money digitally. Na maina imeko some years ago because that gap was not open to inae pingo kiteneza. So we appreciate that. That's the first revolution. Number 2, digital media pia ni yetete what we call surface area of contact to your audience. Or you ngenda communicate na followers makwa, I just need this phone. Nipi ngoba you know you Facebook followers mako na mate akamba ngeno mara bene ba mutongo TV, I just do this. I open my Facebook and we do it. Lakini buti nange no ka TV wapitwa ni wapitwa. And then no mo say mutongo TV hoyu wapitwa ni wapitwa. Lakini hoyu video ino tu ibana yo you can clip it, work a YouTube, on a 1 year later somebody will be able to see this interview. That's how now that contact with the audience has become wider.
Na hiyo kwa mundu lo kwenda kwambia content creation oyu okagese thia mundu asebye to video fani ya recorded na simu wasendo kuweka nesa ka video na kwa kazi nesa kaina content so tuambona ni equality.
Yes.
Quality content ni quality ni content ibana
kanzi okubwiti na tweet na nene of simplicity and our audience uyambia the quality does not matter. In fact uyambia ni kana tiomame tienda ka quality ka ukaini tuenda ka sound ukathogu bora the content is rich.
Kwa hiyo sisi ya quality ya
content richness is more important than the quality of the video and all that sound. Ningito ronete clips mbingi sia upcoming content creators ma record na kasimu na kaindo kai trend view. So when you're starting, start with that. Ndukaambie kwambie mama camera complicated tame ba mutongo TV sound wambie mama it's the equipment is expensive, a bit expensive. Ambie na simu yako. Ambie hapo what matters is how rich is your content. Quality now comes imundu takwa nina capability ya kwa hiyo equipment. You ndiko expect nambe your feed audience yako na poor quality of a clip.
No ni quality or kwa quality or was richness ya content ni key. But no kawe say there yani kindu kila ki within someone's doing kindu kila otonya kweka ni sindu mya otono sinondo for example otonya kwa say there either ni wathi shoot bandu beki bindu kanani wa shoot ibisa okese there hotel like ni basic quality sibe ile mundu alito sisi kwa na otonya kweka.
Okay, good. The basic kodi letu siasa to create content ni number 1 either ni content ni audio you need audio, make sure audio yako at least epukana na sindu ta kisebe kingi ndukashutie bandu be kisebe kingi chana nge audio yako nundu audience yako yenda kuiwa kiloweta kuya makuiwa neza nimeobetwa ni kilowa matavia. The audio must or else you should at least make sure the audio is nice. Do your best kwa audio. Number 2 lighting. Ibundize basic lighting. Na tuinene akau endo matavia ala matusia hizo you may be ni content creators upcoming. Pa YouTube pe tutorials bingi mono sia production. Ti lazima also made production. And about YouTube. Enda uandike hapo how should I shoot a clip vizuri itokee vizuri. Utapewa tips hapo zenye zitakusaidia because lighting you na take kunabisa bayanza while sisi siwa yiva lighting is it hata shadow yiva we shoot a clip the simplest do mule the basics. Yeah, just do that. And if you are a true content creator and you have that passion, people YouTube you will learn a lot. You have so many tutorials in YouTube. Yeah.
Mbokwa tebu. Mwana musesi yetu ndena kunena ni na MCA Tricky tena studio ya Mutongo TV ngwa tena mukamba kwa alama ndao tu content creator Magi Royal wasite tuko pamoja Magi Kuma Kangundo Kanzokia Village naende high five kwa MCA Tricky naende geukia kitu karibu nayo kiambie Tricky sana sana. Naende Justin kama city say hi to Tricky ni upcoming journalist. Thank you. Naende Mwaniki morning from this side live Changala naende Magi wa City 100% agree na Mutemi wa City say hi to Tricky ni Sharo toka Muranga. Thank you so much ndana kuse na kutuma utuma ni mukube kana comment yako sino kusela Facebook ito Mutongo TV metokene ngoka kusela ile itacho kiendaye mo 5 na kanaende wese there nena soma utumani wako mukube ambeya na ndato TV Tricky ndato liga bakwa no ambeyo create content na ambeyo create content we say there amundu not no create ka video kamwe to ile tutatu okese there tuweko liga yani tuko sakutekeleka pe motivational speakers mu kwa the darkest hour ni like the before dawn the before morning like mundu ngea kwa mwana wako na nzemo wathinayo yale akona iteko tete bando asa kona ati na nsienge tiati wa the darkest hour content creation ni pe bando to no biko kezi amaka kane kale ekana se ni chienge kana mwa ekana ngaidi.
First of all tiambie balata ambie kwamba kuimana the talent ethani we maniera talent na niwona akibo ona kila wika alame around you ni ma appreciate ya onetha ba mtandao ni maiko appreciate pa ya mtandao ni baenda pressure baenda haraka nduka expect u record ka video kambe umundi na kakeli uni na brand yako yelipuka. Don't expect that. In fact, I can shock you that brand ila nini usizisi ya Mitandao o yunga kuonda mukizyo, they took even 5 years nikanamu mamame na undu mutezi sinduzio ila megide buni mbingi piu. They took them over 5 years.
No,
some of them
Ricky, where they are wiki yendo who nekalepi
kale hapa da jama ama lakini
kale no ubendo koko
kale edani ngaiwa bangite ni kaku kesa akuko kumela ona no record clips for 1 year pate mundu kwetu na uyicha ngo na ibango diu kaime na wende na kwema ka clip kama ka kuwe kietene. The internet does not forget. Kamu kai kutongengepo. So by the way kulini zio nondo naenda kunaenda namo nini simalika Mitandao ni maenda matwike MCA tricky uni maenda matwike content creator maenda matwike kayeye uni maenda matwike another content creator. Don't be over anxious, don't over expect. Kuna content yako na wewe kuna content pa Mitandao. This is just like a part time thing. Duka kuneta do or die. No, take it easy. Create content ekana nayo post mendo zizi ya mazisi maya mo zizi ekana namo
neno kule tricky. So for example uko ka okay ya kamweka kwa reviews itato yaku ya kazi
munungi na munungi ya munungi bitile
uko na kende kiucha persist for long. Pay tactics uto no change
pay tactics na na ukutu ngwendo matunga o yitu inene ya basi yonde lakini tactic number 1 try u create content ite create wane mundu onge munene angembe wako ndo ne okukuneka ne okubweka with the ndo kuoneka. Try with the wina kainduka ku unique pe jamaa omwe o yulipukie wita wa Beno Amalines Beno Amalines kekana na atumia ka niche kuka ukaka ka accent ka uka kikamba pai mundu izo watiania na content yake kuwa na identify yo ka niche o kaini o ka accent unique kata pai mundu onge wa atumia ka na ni kutumia umilile keka na record yao clips normally sinuziwe record aka record normally bai mundu watiania nazo lazima umande kainuka. So the first tactic, be unique.
But or to build with that you take Beno Amalines is our person, is our guy. But no this at a lifespan. We say they not on no for 10 years. Now we say that we're relevant. Utono this at a niche low cause relevance. My lifespan.
We are a niche. Ni pina mono ku predict bala yendere. Audience niyo kuona sia. Yes. Nenda konenge a very good example ya MCA Tricky. MCA Tricky pe character nina introduce in the last let's say 1 year. Itawa Kasioki. I introduced that character because Kasioki ndana ibombeni ando mezi Tricky na no masiasia na no mezi na no mendete. But I had to introduce another thing. Nuni no ni audience yembite something more than Tricky. Nyini no feel ya as a brand. Ukasisi ando menda chao. For example, graph yaku eda ya ndio low pe bandu bika itawa king point yambe yo flatten. You must do something. You must do something we koroge either the view kana yambate. You should not never maintain. Ni kutumina introduce your character ya Kasioki because it's unique. Nobody has ever done that Kamba accent like that. Takasioki. Ni tuende na Kasioki bako audience na yembi ai you tuenda kaindukangi. Na ndika kuku na tuete. You must be very 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 dynamic. Because with the way stagnated in one character. A very good example ngwenda kunenge ni ya Terence. Terence atiza kuambia no mwezi Terence great.
Terence no mwezi Papa Freddy.
Kani manenge the real examples.
Yes.
Papa Freddy ningi oyipe Papa Freddy. Ni kwitha Papa Freddy amepepeta yapi kabandu ethia you know twanye Papa Freddy tunenge kaindu kangi
kwa yangu kulia hivyo. There's a guy I follow one of the biggest YouTubers Mr Beast. Yeah, so Mr Beast I see one of the things ilawe can ndoko more than 100 million subscribers on YouTube. Now we say the video more than no more na ko even close to 50 million views. no challenges tofauti either Mbesa weka landini wasako no for 24 hours no kwata Mbesa fulani ayete Lamborghini mondo lo kumye koko pumuthia no kwelino kana Lamborghini so na mweka labu even 50 days asia ndenda ko exhaust one series unduwazi yu Papa Freddy kindu kinu niki apply ninjele to apply muno na content creation okay say there for example na ukolema kuli yakumi wakwara nengone ngasilingi ngili and then ngeka tomorrow na the day after kindu kinu kioka okay say there nature yakakwetha kina relevance
pay ideas imibani out very fast na kaune kaendo kangi keo ya ma content creators maingi nondo mundu yoka kalipoka na ka idea very nice lakini whether longevity yake ni kakubipyo yani kakailo burn out within to wizia Kenya matrendisha akindu kika trend within 1 week ukeli yani the talk of the nation alafu after that murife ito trend it murife ndakasembe lakini ndola murife next week murife kala ndivyo next week kala itendi so as a content creator you should be very careful very careful ndukoke burn out very fast nundu audience yitu nayo ona wa burn out wema kuirenew kulake ni wali kuisulia tanzoka wema isulia before makuiyote wetikela makuiya for good
gengetoni tumoze
that is a very good example
niki elamonge mulumulwasi maina mayoka unge asia so hiyo sauti
maina
ni alama maina so nisho utona ku attribute to ukese there or yuma tukune maiko kanesa
kana gengetoni tuna mechanism na tuna kanisa na musia hizo tuna kanisa na hivyo tuna kunyema na hivyo gengetoni tuna mozi tu amayande
why
it will be so hard for them to renew themselves nundo maya chona MUENI they danced in the dust when meba yolo kekani kalende makasisi yo kainduka to renew hata with and watu yonamo melewa tuna mayo teni kwitha it was a very high sensational kango tabiki ndukemwe on Steven. There are two types of talents. Pe talent yiwa atakalo na pe talent ingi ikita yambe ya yulu ithete. That one is very dangerous. Wona wambe yulu uthete ni very hard kwamba tengi. So the more time you take to cook your brand, the better. Na niwo kitumi wona brand ila si strong in the industry bako mundi ona ata Churchill ndio WITU asuna ndo mawiwe kapola maika isa kupikabu it was a process yutondo ona MC tukiba mundi mwambonie 2016 lakini mjezi naambie comedy as early as 2011 but it was a process na kelile kile lombingi muno ndikafika 2016 lakini kekana amukie mu 2016 ukwacha ngadi Churchill show ngade chaume na keingana it would be very hard for me to maintain my brand very hard
tunenya bukwa sensational na bukwa gengeton
yes
Wilberforce musio kabe muzanyo mo isie ando ngine menda ku collab nake lakini we ndenda ku collab na ndo muno ti kwetha ndekwa ndo mokele but for one specific reason okay say there munini na ndamba grow lakini exposed to audience nene utatona kumanage utatona kumepicha so either amwananga ndetha amutaide so undu weka eka kumosa aka momenta walete kuino nikanda at least agro na pace yake abikepo so content creators anini for example ma comedy ma acting ne malete kumanda a tricky yange ukona ukese the menda kuweka collab nake lakini kimoma inamba kuima makabikapu me exposed to audience matter no manage
good personally ta tricky that is exactly what I do we ambia nusio muno kwitha wina brand nini ina experience nikaneko guide and at this point of course kiuni Churchill watu iki when brand yesi kila kindu chonde niwe yesi what happens in comedy niwe yesi no uko ka the chando uketha we very where you are the talk of the nation lakini within 1 year we burn out so Churchill ni wambita aka guide akaambia ona babika babeka wo show hizo siende teneza ambao manenge break mau miss you see those kind of ninis you mistake ila nini makwatia gwika content creators mao yuni unumbeza siuka mituki mekile malipuka ukethiona ona ithi maitu isi kwanza meenda compete na itu with ni mo better than tricky nini ona maiso nungwaja mena kaika nima kosete ka mentality sikauka that you can make merry today but tomorrow it is not there. So that kind of process and mentoring process is very important. Ngatuwa ma advice ni mea wono ya mbeya in a line where either ni wini, either ni dance, either ni comedy you na inia upcoming nini aina ange kote ya maima na Alex Kasao wono wa manawilizo kuna ngita neza na ni wa form kabandi kaini manda mundu munene nukendo kwa mbeyo compete na Ken wa Maria oyu enda we kalendi nake enda winange nake multi platforms sisi ondo kuna amount learn from them tuko compete na bigger brands than us we will ndio ndo tumia msemo mwanzo wa Kiswahili wa ukishindana na ndovu ufanye ile kitu itafanya ile kitu
kama msemo kasi hai ndise ndaka msemo ukuthi wanda kwa play kwa content creators na what we are talking about kasi this world does not require you to be the best but do your best with due seriousness.
Yes,
okay say there yani nti ukuthi ndawo sindane na tricky
ukasindane na tricky okay. Sindana na ocha
but you wanna compete with yourself we say the omuntu we trend in a conversation pe ndeta wa Singapore you can know the city of the future.
Yes,
masia Singapore my plan ya 40 years ahead of time.
Yes,
we say 40 times see register the no na infrastructure the no then our content creation mundu ni wale rosisi ya 5 years nuka ni introduce Papa Freddy kuma bune ni introduce ka ni kata kana mundu ela weka la pala we saizu no wa mukana wako na content ntekele kana wa yana wa kwata Mbesa na ikoma kendo chini keto no muwa na ni wale rosisi ya in future
content creator aile kuikala aile tamundu wa biashara any business person we create content omundi lazima we kalende we kulie in the next 1 year ona 5 years ni mbingi ona wale ikule the next 3 months wale ikule kana content ila ukuno kana ni kuda relevant still na ni wale ikule tamundu kana oyu ni sawa my brand is doing good everybody is loving it if I'm making something out of that now am I able to invest so that my more consume content ya in the next 4 months ni with an stable apart from the content
kwa nini wanatoke
nitoke atambo sio kwa talent ini as a talent for me I plan and I try to plan in terms of the things that I feel that I have not done so far. You brand lazima wesisi umeteba wendeteba sindula nikite kwa Mbeya 2016 mpaka umonde 2022 6 years down the line lazima nikule nichaunda aikacho ndo nakwika lazima ujievaluate uone kama as we speak you nende na upanga programs ili very unique ndaika kwenda kwika yeah I want to do a comedy galo ya English comedy.
What is that?
Ninguza kueleza baadaye ya English comedy. English comedy does not
mean kinaona na kizungu
pipo nambe pipo matezi you
ukana na kizungu yani ukiwa ndo nimewe
pa kwa English comedy ni ona mbe
ni joke ni wale wana kana joke mwa kizungu wangu
ndaligere Churchill John AKU I was the biggest corporate MC in Kenya nina MC mpaka nina IMC an event where Ruto was Deputy President Ruto was in attendance.
Can you tell me something in English that can make me laugh?
That can make you laugh. There are so many things. There are so many things. There are so many. Oh my goodness. You should come to my show one day. Around hata juzi nilikuwa KU. When you go there you have to match them.
In 1 minute, what does your typical day look like in English?
In English? My typical my day is choreographed. Fully choreographed. Nisi kizungu kingi muno. Mwema.
Kizungu ida.
Kizungu ni kisema. And in fact, can I tell you something? English comedy is easier than another comedy.
Really?
Yes.
Like
for me,
because
you know why it's easier? Kigamba mwa comedy ni ambe mie. kikamba
hiyo nandikwa sewe comedians maki kamba ila stand up
mande kazi ya maiti naka ni mande kazi yanga kwa rambi mode kazi mande kana mode kazi no kale no mande kazi nesa nundu makaeta undu pailite lakini kake kamba nikambe mimi
ni mama ati nando makamba makale theka
ai gara bimu
okay
so English comedy is the simplest because jokes come in you are not wordy. Not like Kiswahili lazima mwili
lakini mimi si with the mundu na Kisungu uenda hithi ya mundu sipa
tibo gwa ni laisi nundu while wamekunaka miona
nundu for example wale to make joke ya okay I don't know whether you watch movies no whether watch movie make a joke ya Spider-Man kana ya tasi ya any movie Fast and Furious any movie yesiki aka relate metoke na okay with
that's why I'm saying English comedy is the simplest because relating is very
don't
need kutalukia mo
on sentence don't need
kile yes
no konana newe tikela okay nikulia mungi Eric newe ai muchongwa muno asinye nende
19 Eric nende tikelo njongwanyi muno mbisi
nende 19 countries nende mpaka Dubai na kina Tricky mayothi nza wa country you
Tricky welera nza wa country
wameambia kuna kesi ni wandie Dubai ndio wachongwa msijese
mingi sana
na mpira
Eric kuna kelele with high man relevance nitumuelewa nikutumiona atu to replicate nikutumiona atu to tina tumunene tie either ndo
nekule trick no comment ya international audience tricky
very much in fact on when wakianata chuma kikibiti wakatano sana na ina interview ya I had a panel interview which was virtual na comedians from Ghana, South Africa, Nigeria, UK. We were being interviewed. They chose me to represent Kenya. Twinena Kizungu kide. Of course, buko zambi onena bu kabalo. Twinena Kizungu kide for over 3 hours. And we talked matters comedy.
It
was like a workshop for comedians talking about how corona affected comedy in your country. So I represented Kenya in that forum. Yeah.
Okay. Na nikulie the lot embete we kuna comedy no receiver.
Nimeenda
we've gone to
Dubai. South Sudan it's wanaongea Kiingereza.
We've gone to Sudan.
I've gone to Rwanda. I've gone to Dubai. Yeah.
Ila the most thrilling experience, spectacular experience. Nambiona na Kizungu, nambiona in fact the most spectacular experience we kuna comedy.
Dubai ended twice one Dubai was spectacular. That was the first show that I ever
ila wachongwa Jesse
ila na ndiye ambe punda inali sandeke by the way na lizile ndeke ambe nende Dubai imagine that was 20
no is a domestic flight
is always ndeke nilizende baini that was a spectacular one to endita komana na audience ya East Africa by Tanzania, Rwanda, Uganda, Nigeria. Nusiku Africa, they love each other outside Kenya, outside Africa. Whenever you go outside Africa, we did a show more around support. So on Abu Weda, we did English jokes with Akina Jesse. We had to do because, no, you know English jokes nile no isumu ya atili ya church show no usually because stage to perform ya 1 hour like this is on TV ni 1 hour you know more than 10 minutes
no kulie
yes
tucheke ba hapa hii content peki ndo matukuone ano audience utona kuma kwa content yaku in a click of a button na ukesethia peki nuketa wa hook ukesethia mundozu especially content ya online weza mundozu alikono komana kilo kweka na motabi agenda yaku na not on follow so pepe ndo moka kasi okambe guys thank you so much, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, you are about to subscribe na tuina manaka nawe na kindu cha maana cho tutapia nini you guys thank you amazing support nini pe ila tenda tunene hook Kuseuvya content ya online na tunene ya pacing nondo for example that can donate your bomb no Mr. Beast again referring to him as yawe okaka shoot a video ya like 50 days na I made it to 11 minutes na asia awojite videos pala wewe utona koma kana zitona ziyote aitilela aithimbe so ku hook mundu e pacing ne packaging ukesethia mundu uno utona sisi kuma mwambe mpaka mwezo ndo for example YouTube ne sia audience retention
yes
so audience retention na nikenda usitha mundu wasi mpaka mweso uku hook na pacing na ku package sindu sito na kusika nikenda usitha no apenye kwa mindo content
you nyini nene atakwa ta content creator the main hook ila nenga audience yakwa ni suspense all through suspense means nitakwa you ndukatonye kila kindu ndukatonye palaka lekeli uyambea but while kwitha we yete kila we yete audience yaku with the endo man what next. That is the biggest hook you can do.
No, pa mwambioni
tibungu azia pumwambioni lazima umoni the next second while was the next second ma vike next second maile kwitha maenda the next second then the another hook that I use ni kindu kita twist wako na audience chenga iwa mwe
ndio kokozo bete film
kwa film yes
plot twist
na reverse since literature jara ida
ukasema no amabendo kila me expect ya
uyo na wanzia clips ya kwa mbinge ethape mundu cia aseka kothela lazima ni kwete twist clip ku ya ilo the londo kwenda akithelewe cha the londo kwenda akithele mama ndina akuna ya mzee
ko clip ya kuweka ni without a payoff
unpredictability
no wiki ya payoff ila mundu ukwenda ukwetela aisi mwiso yani mwiso wisethia no kwenda manandu cha the
two things umonengere suspense ya kwenda manandu baba endiara lakini ekatikati mundu ni wambe ya kwe use paana ona with you Padhi ndo kwenda ndo na kuna vya mzee ta content creator wale uko mukuna twist pumwiso ukaeka kindu hata ku expect
lakini no munenge
ndika no munenge wow factor ya I mean akaasya next time I'll come back
na no munenge kindu wetelete ba mwiso as in ending
kiwetele ndi munenge
as in say do munenge ndo mu mention ya but no wetelete kindu kikike
yes
as in particular goal ndo for example wetelete Sylvester Stallone au mundu fulani kana imovie ndo ikuhodhala ni witha wetelete kindu cha muthembo
yes
YouTube peke ndo kitawa just click through rate kindu cha muthembo impressions ile sia kusie kwa na ndino wa video wa YouTube na ndo mena atalema click na kione chocho tuma o recommend wa kondo kuingi so peke ndo kita wa YouTube TNT title and thumbnail na isuni for example either pe mundo ka shoot ka video na ukesethia ama ndo kala wa recommend on YouTube na titaka sio muno so title na thumbnail uto na wikara nikena no for example no whether na content zio content lakini pa mwambio undoka bwana nekato no leo tino so title na thumbnail
cool. Title na thumbnail timinene na two sides side A ndukeki yando title na thumbnail boring. Na content ya gunezio they will even skip it so month of thumbnail nzio umeki catchy very catchy mundu kwenda mana what was happening here.
That's in fact ni wabando mmeka ako me shoot make ko shoot thumbnail kwanza
you shoot clip to shoot clip ni na makwaka sometimes to ya mundu itwa photography tuko nebisa
moka pose na
particular way but relating to the clip ni kana to make yebu is up that is one. Number 2 and this one is very dangerous ndukeki yandu thumbnail na title itenda ni tina content yako ndukachocha ndo thumbnail nini
clickbait
ndukeki clickbait weke clickbait you will disappoint your audience big time and they will never come back.
Wow.
For example there are Tanzania ndio mwana na biyesu muno pa YouTube makwiki ya clickbait imuka ndo mwana wa
ukona make
zoke nyo melaza nzo uliye ndio
awana make Diamond enambia
na walikandi ni hivi mundu yuko no storyboard that is so bad for a content creator. Do not cheat your audience through the thumbnail. Iki a thumbnail catchy but relevant with your content.
Let's talk about length ya mundu ya paragraph ni ma title
it all depends on your content lakini title should be very you know to asoma that we are primary school na high school tuandika compositions that's where creativity started tuandika composition mwalimu akwambia you kwanza hivi natoa pigie misamuilu atuya your composition should have at most 4 words your title your title should not be a paragraph no lambi yongo ni story title is just a brief introduction of what you're doing so title ya content ile very short nika na inenge hamu yako ndo maana what you say dukaambeleze kila kitu jo title it will be just short Now the length of the content depends on your content.
Yes.
For comedy and vines, for me, nailomea, keep your content as short as possible. Pe research yekiwe of late, no report ila tunenga, wanuzina nduku maa media, that the current human brain retention time imekuwa scaled down to 8 seconds.
8 seconds?
Yes.
Retention.
Mpaka ya pitela ya ile kuyita hapa na ni ya India 12 seconds. Retention ni you ono you want to say the TV retention yake ni 8 seconds. After 8 seconds lazima zisiote.
Na reloading
okay ingia sisi. After 8 seconds I lost one kindu kingi ile ukamutweni kwake aka retention ya human brain no ni 8 seconds. So you can imagine one big clip ya 20 seconds. Ni ndani disruptions yana. Divide 25 minutes with 8 seconds span. So keep it as short as possible. We mambo ni mengi. Hakuna masaa. If you can no umba ni comedy kaku in less than 1 minute or less than 2 minutes, the better. Nkanawe viendika azwani akanawe mbu inda waiti ni mimi na comedy yako.
Na ni ukuli ati
yes.
Mundu atono blow hata kwa YouTube, kwa social media. Nondo ukileta utona hivi wewe munga hivi peka interview kala weki ablo Nicholas Kioko eki kala ka Osongo na Lulu presentali eka na munga hivi na things of that sort ablo so mundu atona kweka hata ukesevia ni identify maana no kuna miaka 5 katoa picha 50 views
niwa
pe mundu atona kweka uka blow
paingwa definite formula is that now what I know Nungu nazu ndo watamoka yuta presentali uizi kana presentali athukumana ako before mwezi wa mumana yes well yes athukuma company ni ako presentali tumejuana tunasomia na ake primary presentali so when he was growing like we talked before amanda aendo mentorship na mnengo platform with other platforms ila wanenga wa good TV ni swinge na wewe na akwa create content na ina akwa behind the scenes akwete camera akweto kumanu then baadaye wako mbola mwanzo mwana formula ya kublo everybody starts at their own pace at their own starting point Mungu ndiye sasa anatengeneza njia hapo pengine.
Nikulia hii.
Yes.
Aziad na ndo angemeke badhukani kidheri man. Mi sina maoni. Nitakufinya pia ndo moka ama kwa overnight fame. Mundu atono manage hata. Nondo the only man standing the only but one of the only people Aziad no stand yet. Kidheri waendie nitakufinya password ndeko.
I'll give you the reason. The reason is because it depends on nenda kuna the simplest explanation. Githeri man ndai actor, ndai comedian, ndai dancer, ndai musician. You ona kalibuka mo the norm. He has nothing to retain himself.
Okay.
Aziad ena talent.
Yes.
So alibukie but she has something to retain herself. That's the difference. Kwa hiyo inacho you can retain it. Either do nacho you can do nothing.
Ilawa utasi na wakawa kwa audience.
Yes.
Beto tambeto kwa audience. Kwa mundu ukwa nendo ambio kwa to maarufu na audience yukete kuoka ewe very excited. Mbeke bichambe hivi. Isi excitement imone kwa neko na
anxiety attack. Ito celebrity fever.
Nikulie kind of udili anakwata.
Detemezu ni nthuku pio. No yangwati lakini yangwata muno.
Yakwati for how long?
Yangwati for months.
Months.
And that's why naina anduta Churchill mauni guide.
What happened?
No celebrity fever yuka na nikindu natural tikindu cha mundu kwiyende nundu umundi ba imundu kweti wako witembe angala amasaku ba imundu kweti wako.
What happened ne kana wakio blow kana wakia rayo?
Yes, nalika Churchill na blow immediately nalika. So when you blow you ta maybe na yini kala na piento pa ya ruiro ki.
Ndio piento ni mundu wawe tikara
ya piento ni mundu wawe piento ni kala na piento na jamaa ngwe
kana kile tukera
katunge
lakini usio character
ai characters lakini noisi to katunge hivyo lakini isi to niona atumie katunge
okay wewe hata
imagine we kala ka room ka single room we kala umi atatu mukomete ka mattress no lazima maisha then the next month bisa kumaluka punza ndo matokito kumbania. You can imagine that kind of mental disorientation. Yes. You can imagine
disequilibrium.
You kuna matatu quiet thina na saizi ndina ngali lakini lazima nileze matatu. You can imagine all that pressure. Did this stage you makanga kwekana na ngali makoka balawe tricky nini tukune visa nungwaje. Those celebrity fever is normal, but now we public figure wale mano kumi manage wale we mujanja mano. And one thing, as a public figure, you should create some to meet a scarcity. Create scarcity as much as possible to your audience. You say kwa tuka fever ka
isipe the nine isa isundo na ngali tricky alafu nisipe bala wale tothi and sometimes an example to say you, for example, I'm working from walk from the house to work.
Yes.
Wale to quick or walk kana kosa kamota ku ama kuna ugeto was you is scarcity to create. And let's some situations, if for example the way we are and masia nyine na family ni nando monza na tuweka la mombe mwivi on the interest ya kwekana. So
scarcity is easy. Scarcity scarcity, plain scarcity is easy. It's not bad, but audience yenda nundu yambi yako asia nukuyona. Yumi kanali kazi nukuyona maikeso komana nako. Nundu menda komana na kumba umame. Na mama nama ida ama yo manani kana kuikondo musio meda ama yo manani kana mambio kumia makosa. Ungwati. So scarcity ni matatu ndiza kwambia leo leza matatu lakini we you know manondo kuika, but play it as much as possible.
What did you do?
For me, I used to na kuna appearance scarcity ni MC tricky ando mambisi na dready ando mambisi ne koti nini na kadhi kota. So what I used to do,
we donga na yono
na uyehudi bindiki tisi ya kuyona kana chao mundu amangani sana to interact ya but na make ya sure as much as possible. I'm not showing off myself to everybody. Yes.
None okole you wesa kutweka kana nonto na kwekala maisha ala tricky walete brand tricky walete kwekala hii pa we kiada no, for example to na kwethia hii kwekola ko expect woje although tilas we kono me ko expect but peo some with obligation ya like we kale in a particular way pe ngwilo kwenda kaka weke ma hotel lo kwenda koye pe traveling
ngwela what I did first of all nondwa puwiti na winguliti what I did I had to submit to the pressure na mandi sako ile yakwa ila tunekalana yo before nitukitriki ya hiyo nini yani sako twazitabala twekala yu wethi andu asio you ama ye baba kupita mabeshi nikana wethi ditembea namo there is do you feel kana disa nongwachi jenda pressure ya kwamba kuma pupu nekalana piendo nisembe so na create sako about ni kana ningwa no sawa ethani kwikala plotini tukekala ona mutio sawa ethani kudita na matatu na movie ya namo
no kuthi kuwa mauta mata ma kuka kwika
ni sako isi niye kutethia cheyu ukethia ye ethani mauta mata ama ulatia ni watu ma jamaa wangu la we nakuba
isipe thinata for example we pepe pa with ya wote wanzia pepe ndo na thoa cha bati na bupa ngithio thoa mbozo ithio kanga
icha bati kuna mbozo cha thoa na umi makwa
na icha bati we say there tiki bie wambothi kwete
ndeteleje cha bati bo ndeteleje nundu no with pressure aje kukapu na ni normal andu makwithia kume them excited they want to share with the rest of the public that tricky to ba yo madondo ungwaje na no you affect in terms of creating your content nundu andu mambia kupepeta ba mutandaoni it will affect you. So just create the scarcity. Look for a team and work with them. Pole tu.
Is it good to fake it until you make it?
It's not good to fake it. It is never good because you never know what will happen. You will fake it. If you are sure it will make it, then you fake it. But if you're not sure, don't dare fake it. Yeah.
No, you know watu weka celebrity. Pesi ndo imwe sivina ma celebrity mesela threats mbingi na sindo mbingi ando celebrity mesela ando makaida muno celebrity utatonyo mana ni mau tricky wesela no with the woman and a celebrity is it anene oyu that's one of the biggest nini problems is your scarcity
kwitha way scarce to the public ni kana maikambie kuchimba no this audience all the time metha maumambite mama me we trick you akomana we trick you ekalaba haisa chao ekata you should not show them that
no, once trolls we can
trolls I thank God that guys wakomana na trollers trollers ala ni komana na mono ala the normal ones all to comments to few to Mitandao ni to normal
no
trolls njia isa kutrolliwa in a big way in a big negative way
tata munge ola munawito
munaweba
wamindo kula oh tu yumabuni nyokolie noi mentor ukaise da celebrity ingi mena mathina ma akili mo mathinia na ndo nange maima na wese da makili ya mawuso maingi muno
public figures ba Kenya in fact creatives na kwa nika mswada tu kwenda ukapush muno tina ndo ta jalango lazima serikali formulate some policies to take care of the creatives in the country
no Kuseuvya bana namo kwa Mbesa
mbona alimu Kuseuvya wa serikali mbona maloya Kuseuvya wa serikali na mbona business people ni Kuseuvya wa serikali why is it that the creative industry ikia woteta by the way creative industry is a commercial sector like another kuni kitu kimwe serikali ndizi hiyo lawaniki by the way ndizi mulawaniki serikali baba serikali jaiti
ndizi daisete kila
tiso semba nyene nundo creative industry should be treated just like any other industry in the country you know ni sunungwa masa so we need to formulate policies to take care of the creatives how creatives just like any other profession they need mentorship they need cushioning by the government nundo baimo notatelesa onali mo maitelesa na serikali yema kwatia why is it that when a creative slides tuambe ya muthekea pandu ba umcushion as a society why if today a lawyer makes a mistake in life the people are always there to support them but a creative abaluka tambe ya umukina ngia bundi tumuthekea why to me that is very bad
okay nenda ndo masatu lika bakwa Mbesa ni khule nyino
Mbesa
no kwa audience no kana kwa audience na nina audience mbingi ngone no ni monetizable
yes
ila na di ku approach client sponsors we say they nema sponsor my content na we say they either make ya and my real estate and my kata na di ku approach client mwata.
There are two ways of making money as a creative. Number one, kama edara ngino kwendete pe clients ala makukia. So you don't need to go and look for others. Ndo na maku on debe da poke.
But jealous ne way anda kila bantu ponte no kile.
Ni utegemea ndo edha maikuka lazima malati bala mai.
Okay. Ila wadi wasiata.
Yunenda kusungia Kenya. Nikumela na ambe comedy. They come more than I go to them. So nyindidana kibalo cha umamanda. Bunga ini wa mbole ile muiyo ndidana kipalwa kingi cha umamanga nundu moka ingi ukethia na ngita kwi musi no moke ukethia as a brand you also have to know why lo work now and why lo work now nyibe brand da waki yana tiati ninguiona nundu ni isi brand yakwa yima nenge value musi ve investor why lo kukia ukamuya ugo ukamutavyo ukamuya brand yakwa yise na
trick kale Mbesa
tikule Mbesa nundu na adhibu nayo nidhani nena kwa nanga brand yakwa
okay
yes so for me ni moka ingi I thank God for that so I take them easily but now your question ni while omaende hata uendea brand uende to makulia wea makuni number 1 lazima kuna research nzio kumausu number 2 lazima man their goals what they want to achieve ni kana align your proposal to them for example proposal ngotwa ya Masako Machakos County as an entity I have to know what the governor and her team meenda kuachieve chao lazima nifanyie hiyo research so that I align myself hiyo ni literature review tu kawaida I align myself with their goal you dukethe uendete company ni ya usobi mauta umatwaia idea na hiyo idea zima amekunia 3 years ago you will be frustrated na waambia kwa maibara nago you must do adequate research.
Kwa nundu be idea fulani wa matwa kwanza nendo
hapana
niki ndio kwa video yako na ya dhina minanga Mbesa
hapana Baba that we are. You do a team. As a creative, you have to look for a team. You are grow. Tako you need a tricky plus entertainment. Nina team ya mundu usu usopa zisindu hizo. Niyo dina ni metata. In this use of a good proposal, when what we call a good proposal, language used, the kind of packaging, that's more man the mundu wa uyosu.
No matabia no kana nike video ilio.
Lakini bia mundu package kiu matabia.
So
professionally.
No matabia in that proposal.
Yes.
And shoot video in December niche mundu.
For example, kangu nenge example. January, siana zikeda zisogere school.
Yes.
Ku uyenda we are market supermarket. Welo matwa ya oyu. Ume January. Siana zikeda zisogere school siana milioni ina. Katiwa siana milioni ina. Nendo mwete siana milioni umwe siuke kuuthoa sindu sia back to school kwenu. Na ndumia idea inu ya market. Nendo market siana ile sikwetha zisogete zendero report form 1 with this. So that you align your proposal with the supermarkets what do you call programming yao. Stock yo ya January maita back to school things. Nduko naye mundu anengo we wa o yundienda we wako market supermarket ya January. Ndi to January. Ni ma plan ye.
Ko ona Christmas wale kwambia ta use.
Christmas uko to late. Christmas ko to atwa ye June. Christmas ko to atwa ye proposals June. Kote late. Nondo budget sa Christmas company lize umize.
No, we're not a brand ambassador. Can I say mama?
Any brand ambassador influencing all that. Either we end up approach mode. You have to plan early, very early.
Andika proposal.
Proposal ya kuya ilobikabu. In fact, aya kindu kingi ni utegemea na we ende yao. Yuta government you want to work with the county government. Ingito ni waki tena waki na MUENI county sana. You have to plan your proposals na fiscal year yo. No lazima mwana serikali umaja Mbesa ndi. Niso matwa ya proposal na Mbesa nisi ahanwe yo. Yu matwa ya mekata. Okay, dia ni nzio na Mbesa tumia.
Kuba lota andika proposal ne bala we uko approach wa.
Yes.
No approach wa tricky. Ni kampuni wa Kuseuvya Mbemba popcorn. So how do you negotiate? Mundu ne kukwa ni mundu either ne kukweba na kanoke yanda charge wa MUENI.
Ile nene niyo kwa serikali ku formulate policies ya ku guide creative industry ya ba. Ni nene yasi nutaisu. In this country we are facing a big problem of standard red card ya advertisement industry. Standard red card ni it is very risky business. Nundu client ani approach, I have my own red card. Tricky. Ni munenga yako ngamuya hii. Ndo ani specify ya job yako wenda ni kata for how many months. Aya na kwa yunenda akuipo ndi munenge. Na kai counter kana isemba makita ausemba ngi mbando counter. And at the end of the day, either ni kwenda services yako. We'll come to an agreement to harmonize the price.
Okay.
Kila mundu whether brand tricky ena red card yake. Mamito ena yake. Kayeye ena yake. Now the problem comes here. You either creatives toka abalukela kwa peke ndo tukita kuchoma soko tukita with ta creative kuchoma soko ni na approach yoni client na amount X na munenge counter ya amount Y client is wasemba kwa the next creative adia munenge rate card ile tela yako kata you make sense tela yako then they come back and say yenyewe it makes sense lakini client is wasemba kwa brand yingi wete ngilile we nija utilio zembede they will go there because they are looking for cheap. So when you use a brand, I will have to suffer. Na dhinati wako dhinani there is no standardization of this rate card.
Na hiyo maana hata une mchajio negotiate.
Number one, the brand. If it's a large scale brand, then the fee is high, of course. A company yuta Safaricom imbukite, I know the value I'm giving it. So unongwe with the Safaricom tiwongwe with ya Mwema wines and spirits. Mwema wines and spirits with swimming pool. Lazima tunene. You tangerwa ni mundu hapa ama sako. There are so many dynamics.
But you
evaluate
into context.
Yes.
Kidogo tu like into context arrange.
Yeah.
For example, tindizito nangana example ya ta brand ta ya kwekata.
Yeah.
Tasi ta brand ya kudhosia nyao.
Aya, very good. There are two things I do. Mimi nikipeana credit card. Number one, ni siasa ya kampuni ya kuya nata. Either ni nini na ni massive na ni international, kana ni national. Of course the fee will be higher. Either we can small entity startup, I will help you. We are growing together.
Now you know to say
yes.
Small, medium na big. So yes. Put into context. Don't need to with us chao, lakini arrange to put into context.
Wendo manambia sila nini pesa?
IET iwe. Yaani mundu wa kawaida. Mundu alete kwa hivyo. No see for example hata kwa Mbesa mbingi Mbesa nini.
Ningu kwate. Biso oyindi zako unenge range nondo. Pepe ya sala ngili 10 na pepe ya sala 1 million. Depending on
between ngili 10.
Eta kaya hadi yaku kwa mwai nini ka research yakwa. Eta uteza angali yana. Sika kwete 10 million. Na ninyi ngo ku-influence. Then I'll do a percentage on that. Yes. Eta uteza ambemba uka make 100,000 in a month. It's ndigwi 70,000.
Okay.
It will not make sense.
To me ne.
Kange tusiaje. The type of brand we are selling. Or you company okay kambukia ni maybe the expensive kute company ya utamandi bai
hizo nengo baya
no to siku kwenda Mbesa
okay sasa
yes. Very good
advice lot onyonenga ukakule mundu nenge utonyomwe ata the biggest advice utonyonenga human being
a human being yoyote tu continue breathing no a human being the biggest advice na ilo monenge ni always hold on to some hope. Hope ni wikwatyo. Always have some wikwatyo somewhere. Either when wikwatyo in anything you do. Like you can need a hope ndenu. Or you get about tena kino mubuko tieli. Lakini nye pembeza netelete uni. Na kuingumeza netelete uni. I'm better than you.
Of course.
Wikwatyo in anything. Whether ninga iwaku whether mpeka wila wetelete whether peka ndwende na kuwa bao kwenda kewiki
hold on to some hope
every minute.
Thank you. You mundu enda kuita chali enda kuweka hata atona kwache pa tricky
elo ngwata nambani ya simu kana ADM my handle social media ni @mctricky na with you mandela sikiro blue tick ile ingesio very fake pay mu fake iko ni ando mandela ikito tick pa Instagram kana Facebook DM me there email ya kwa tumia tricky sana @isubina tumia mctricky@gmail mcatricky@gmail hivyo tu email me there tukomane mtu kuna
namba ya company
ipeka namba ya company 0705059463
come again
0705059463
MC Tricky, thank you so much for coming to Mutongo TV.
Asante.
Sababu no. Ndio sionga hiyo kwe na mume wake nikaenda upi.
Amana niambia ni tumengezi.
Piento.
Ndio no.
Ndio mnono tumazawa ite tukajile director.
Ndio ni gedia kama mako na ndimia kini kilumu.
Thank you so much Tricky.
Asante.
Mzee isi atwende unana ni usundi na Mitandao yetu amekumukanili @Mutongo TV ya director mwema #amuka na ende ni muvyana ndai ya uranda nazo motomani waku ni nete wekyo nondonge wasi mbingi tandana na Tricky nikana yose that to exhaust everything na ende tuko manele ngi kwenani kwa mwi